Heads. If we're lucky, we all have at least one. Almost everything we need to interact with the outside world is conveniently attached to our heads in some way, and as a species, we've been drawing, painting or sculpting our heads since we worked out that fire was somewhat useful. Some of the earliest examples of us putting faces on things are coins. Go on, reach into your pocket, let's have a look. For those of us in Commonwealth nations, most of our currency has an image of Queen Elizabeth II somewhere on it, and as Her Majesty has aged, so has her likeness. Here's some other examples of people's images on money. What do they have in common? There's royalty, politicians, heads of state, cultural icons, animals, heaps of weird things. Now, we're going to take rubbings of the head side of your coin. Put it under your paper, then rub over the surface with a pencil or a stick of charcoal. Find some different coins, perhaps with a different person's image, and do some rubbings of those on the same page. Now what we're going to do is to learn how to draw the human head. Artists have been doing this for yonks, and now that we all have mobile phones with cameras in them, everyone's doing it, and unfortunately, most people get away with it. Let's have a look at some artists that were really good at painting their own faces. Meet Frida Kahlo. She was a Mexican painter that would paint things that expressed her feelings and emotions with her self-portrait. This is Pablo Picasso. He started off doing realistic portraits of himself and others, and then started exploring what it would look like if we painted bits of ourselves in weird places. Self-portraits are really important. All you need is a mirror or a camera and you're set. Let's look at the big shapes that make up the head. These are called the masses. We're going to start with a HB pencil. Imagine that there are lines that divide our head in half, left and right, top and bottom. Let's draw those in. Right, we can use this cross to divide the head into the parts we need to draw. First off, let's put a line halfway from the chin to the horizontal line. This will be the bottom part of the nose. Then, draw a line about a third of the way between that line and the chin. This will be the line between our lips for a closed mouth. Okay, the eyes sit just under the horizontal centre line, and there's a space between the eyes the same size as one eye. Cool, hey? The tops of the ears should line up with the eye line, and the bottom of the ears should line up with the bottom of the nose. However, as you get older, the ears start sagging and getting longer, which is why Bugs Bunny's ears are so long. Now, it's time to change to a heavier pencil. Let's try a 2B or a 3B. Let's do the outline of the face, remembering that the head isn't perfectly round. There are bumpy bits everywhere, and it tapers off as you move toward the chin. The top of the head isn't perfectly round either. It's sort of like a gentle curve at the top. Great, coming along nicely. Some eyelid lines here and there, good. Okay, now find the softest pencil you have, 5B or 6B. Time for a bit of fun. Use these pencils for the parts of the face that are the darkest, usually the lines that are either sunken back like the lips or the coloured part of the eye. Hair, don't forget hair. Bald is beautiful and a lot easier to draw. Eyelashes, eyebrows, nose hair. Right, let's do some final detail. Look for creases, like the ones between the nose and the cheeks, the creases on the forehead, or any cool scars or spots. The most important thing, sign it and you're done. Now, clean up your own mess, I'm not your mother.